Hi guys, it's Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're cooking some ROTEL dip. So what you want to do first is take some ground beef and brown it in your pan. And here I'm showing you guys the ingredients, which is Velveeta cheese, 2 cans of ROTEL, tomatoes, and a bag of Scoops or Tostitos Scoops chips. Then we're back to our meat. Look at that. Anyway, so we're going to continue to brown our meat in the pan. And yeah, you just want to take your little scooper and pound up the meat and make it into little bite-sized pieces and make sure it cooks evenly all over. And now I'm rambling, so here, just enjoy and watch the process happen as the meat turns from pink to brown. All right, so if you take a looky here, our meat is pretty much done browning. So once that meat is browned up, we're going to strain it and then season the meat up a bit. You don't want to do too much because the ROTEL tomatoes and the Velveeta cheese, I believe, have salt or seasoning. So I put a little onion powder and I'm putting some black pepper in here. And you just want to swizzle that all up in there. And then stir it up, of course, because you don't want your seasoning sitting on the top, you know, not doing nothing. You want it to permeate. You want it to coat. Yeah, we're going to say you want your seasonings to coat all your meat. Just don't go crazy. And now we're going to take our ROTEL tomatoes. I have the original ROTEL tomatoes here. And we're going to open up those cans right now. So you just want to take the can opener thingy and twist it around in circles till your can is properly opened. And keep twisting and keep twisting and then pop that joint open. Good job if you're cooking with me. Yeah, once the first one's open, you got to get the second one and you got to do the same thing. You pop that thing on there and you whip it around in a circle until the can thingy-merburb is off. Now, what you don't want to do not strain your tomatoes. Keep that juice in the tomato can until we move on to our next step. You want to go ahead and pour your cans of tomato and the juice in the cans into the pan. And the reason why you want to pour the tomatoes and the juice is because that's going to help with your sauce. So when you melt your cheese down, the sauce isn't going to be just chunky cheese. It's going to be smooth and saucy. So, yeah. I shouldn't say sauce. It's a dip. It's not a sauce. It's dippy. Okay, so this is our ROTEL dip, not ROTEL sauce. You get the drift. Anyways, so we're just going to stir that up, and I'm just, saying hello, guys, and acting ridiculous. I'm probably going to take a thumbnail from this. So, yeah, don't do what I'm doing. After all is said and done, and your meat is combined with your tomatoes, you want to go to your Velveeta cheese, get that open, and go ahead and chop your Velveeta into cubes. Now, I know everybody thinks that Velveeta is the devil and it's not real cheese and everything. And let me tell you something. You're probably right. But we're still using it for this recipe, okay? Because you need that type of nacho cheese-ish flavor for this dip. And what better to use than fake nacho type cheese or whatever. So this is just how I know how to make it. If you want to try it with real cheese and see how that works out, go for it, boo. But we're using this Velveeta. And, I agree. Velveeta shouldn't be used on everything. Some things are sacred. You don't put Velveeta in your macaroni and cheese, okay? You don't put it in there. You don't put it in pretty much anything else. Like, it's just certain special recipes like this one where you want to use Velveeta. So right here, I'm chopping up my little cubes in my hand, which is probably kind of dangerous. Don't be like me. Be safe. Use your cutting board. I don't know why I did this. So I'm just putting a couple cubes in there And after I put those cubes in, I'm just going to kind of mix them up so that the hot meat and tomatoes can kind of start to melt that down. And then once that starts to melt down a bit more, you're going to want to go ahead and take some more cubes of cheese and put it in there. And as you keep watching, you're going to see slowly that the dip starts to change. It doesn't look as clear and runny. It starts to look cloudy and cheesy the way it's supposed to be as the cheese melts more. I'm going to kind of show you an example right here where the cheese is starting to melt and you see it's changing color. And then let's move on to closer to the final result here. Yes, you want it to look like that. Exactly like that. And yeah, it's all cheesy and goopy and delightful. And you just keep adding cheese until it's at the thickness that you want it to be. And once it's reached that thickness or close to it, don't add any more cheese. And you just want to let that simmer until all the cheese is melted. Make sure you don't burn the bottom and keep it at like a medium temperature. And once all the cheese is melted, your ROTEL dip is complete. And you can now plate this yummy dippy goodness. All right, so you want to get you a nice sized bowl for the dip. Or if you're serving at a party, you could just leave it in the pan. People can serve themselves, whatever. But I'm taking a nice hefty scoop and putting it into my bowl here. And look at that. That is what we like to call ROTEL dip. And yeah, I definitely suggest it, like I said, more so for parties or something if you're bringing a dish than dinner. We personally ate it for dinner, but I'm pretty sure this isn't like the healthiest thing to just be eating a big old bowl of. So don't judge us. We working on our health. But anyhow, and yeah, so after that, you just take some Tostitos chips and you eat it up. Thank you so much for watching this video today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want more. And yeah, Assalamu alaikum and peace out.